Hey blog buddies! So as you know, a few weeks ago I was at a yoga retreat in Hawaii, and I was telling them the story about how for National Coming Out Day I went to a local university and we did a sidewalk chalking, and we wrote little pro-gay things all over the sidewalks. Well, we had an incident when we were there, and one of the students or a couple of the students or whomever grabbed a stray piece of chalk that wasn't involved with our group, and they drew a bunch of penises on the sidewalk and wrote Happy National Coming Out Day, C-U-M-M-I-N-G. I mean, really? So needless to say, we had to wash it off, and I went over to check it out, and there's this group of three like seemingly straight boys sitting on the bench right next to it with this knowing smirk on their face, like really like one of those fuckers had to, like, I just knew it. And so we're washing it off, and it's actually kind of a lot of work to get it all off the sidewalk, and they're loving it. I'm a very calm, relaxed person, but my blood was like starting to boil a little bit because I was like, one of these fuckers so did this. And so it was a long day. I don't know what got the best of me, but I go on this like long tirade rant very loudly, like totally within earshot of them, about how the only person that would do this is someone that's secretly in the closet trying to impress their friends, and secretly they hate themselves. And I go on this rant, and it's, you know, true. The most homophobic people in the world are people that are secretly gay themselves. That's why they care so much. Like otherwise who gives two shits? Do you know what I mean? So I go on this rant, and I'm telling this to these men on this yoga retreat in Hawaii, and they're all very wise and very, you know, yoga-ish, and it's like a table of Buddhas sitting around me. And I finish my story and I look, and they all just have this like look on their faces, and I'm like, oh my God, what did I just say? And so finally one of the guys speaks up and he goes, you know, Davey, you're probably right that whoever did this is probably deep in the closet, and it's an expression of their internalized homophobia. But considering that, do you think your response was really the wisest response you could make? And I was like, oh snap. And he's like, don't you think that it would have been maybe a little bit wiser or more enlightened to respond with compassion or with love than with the words that you chose instead? And I was like, I just so got schooled. I just so got schooled by Mr. Yogi, and he was absolutely right. And so it was an aha moment for me, and it's something that I would encourage you to think about the next time someone says something to you or does something that comes across as homophobic or hateful. It's not just to turn the other cheek necessarily, but it's to remember where that comes from. And most of us have been in that place before. And to respond in a way that isn't hateful or angry, but a place that comes from love and compassion. So that's my story. I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Thursday's Talkie blog, amazing. I will see you then.